What is up, YouTube? We are back with another trade recap. Today is August the 5th, and let's get straight into it. A bit of an odd day. I was on the wrong side of the market, and I got punished for it. Let's get straight to it. So, what happened was, for me, I was a bit conflicted with today, right? So first things first, we had a devil's mark for our daily open, right? So right when price opened up, we basically just pushed up higher. It made sense because overall, we're bullish, right? We have this draw higher, so this is my draw on liquidity, right? But the fact that we did this and we also built up a lot of accumulation overnight, same here, here, right? A lot of accumulation that was built up overnight. So basically, that was a telltale that price is potentially going to flush lower and at least give us a wick before we continue back higher, right? So this was where my mistake was. So I knew that potentially we could dump lower, and I had thought that maybe there's the possibility that price is going to just continue and push up higher because we're so close to the jar, right? I thought that price was just going to deliver higher and we're just going to leave this and then continue higher because that's some all-time high price action. Usually when I'm just assuming that we're all-time high price action because of this distribution. This is all-time high price action, right? So from that, I was expecting that price could potentially just ignore this and continue higher, right? It was a risky, very risky trade because I understood that there's a high possibility that we could potentially come down here, and I still ended up trying to long, and that is where I got fucked. But let me show you where the setup was, and as what it is, manage my risk, and we move on, right? But where was my setup, if I recall correctly? It was, I actually don't remember. I think it was this. No, No, oh, is this right here? Right here, perfect. It was this push up higher, all right? This right here. Okay, so what we had was we had an S&T with the S up there, and from there we got a nice little push higher. I'm like, okay, we had S&T. ES swept majority of this accumulation down here, all of this LR, basically indicating that potentially we're going to continue to our draw on liquidity, right? And as I thought, and I was mistakenly wrong. I thought the price was going to expand higher because it's just all-time highest price action. Usually we do this fuckery where we just leave a wickless candle and continue higher. Obviously the risk was high, and honestly now thinking about it, hindsight, it was retarded. But we learned to move on. Anyways, so from there we had this setup right here, which was an order block, and I tried long this. I'll stop right here, and I wanted this high up there. Honestly, I was gonna go break even up at this high because I thought that we're just gonna expand, and I really don't think that we potentially react off of it. I still believe that we can expand higher to where my other draw liquidity is, right? So I thought that I was gonna catch a banger for today, and it is what it is. It's a loss, and we move on, right? We learn from it, and the reason for that is because we had the wrong bias or the wrong draw liquidity. Basically, price wanted lower, as you can see, and the reason it wanted lower is because of this wickless low. And I think my mistake is I should not have been super I shouldn't have rushed this and assumed that we're in all-time highest price action. I should have been a bit more patient. We're not even on all-time highs on NQ. We're all-time highs on ES, but not on NQ. So realistically, price should act normally. Now, if I'm reading this normally, then I would assume that price is not protected, and I would assume that we're going to deliver lower. Now, regardless, even for shorts, I probably would not have taken anything short-wise, just simply due to the fact that the delivery was shit. And the reason the delivery was shit is because we're engineering liquidity for tomorrow, right, to sweep all of this. And the reason why we're doing that is because overall we're still bullish, right? This was more of like a short-term draw on liquidity. Now, I do not like to trade towards short-term draws on liquidities, and it is what it is. I got punished. I was on the wrong side of the market, and that is it for today's trade recap. Around of everything, I'm actually okay with that loss because I learned from it and we progress and understand that it was a simple mistake and we move on. Other than that, that is it for me for today. I will let you guys know tomorrow's trade recap. It'll be a Thursday, and hopefully we catch a fucking juicer of a banger. As you can see, price right now is manipulating higher. I don't think this will be the low that we push away because we have double equal lows, right? These are definitely going to get swept tonight. I think what we can find here for Asia session is a potential short for sure. Come up, sweep this, dump down till here. Then from there, maybe potentially look for longs. right? But that is it for me for today. Nothing too crazy. I'll see you boys next time. Ciao.